What's good, YouTube? I just kind of wanted to make a quick little car video, just basically going over the lessons life has bestowed on me this week. And it was a lot of little lessons, but it's achieved a great amount of I've achieved a great amount of understanding of it, and it's something that I'm gonna use throughout life. And the first one, is this week there was a lot of people that were kind of triggering me a lot and really pissing me off, and they would just say things or do things, things that would make me angry. Really, that's what it was. It was never sadness, it was just anger. It was a lot of it, and I had learned I don't gain no benefit from lashing out, so I'm not gonna lash out. I'm just gonna try my best to distance myself from that person. I learned that this week I must learn how to become an observer instead of someone who just reacts all the time. Because every time I react, it always never goes my way. It never goes my way. So I'm just gonna observe. And most of the majority of the times that these little, incidents happen, I sat and I'm looking like, why would somebody say something like that? Like, what's going on? What's the point of saying that? And I understand that, okay, cool. They gain some type of inward satisfaction from putting me down or whatever it is, or it's something that they're jealous about or whatever it is. But all I know, it has to deal with inside of them. It's something negative inside of them, and they got to deal with that shit. I just learned that, okay, cool. I take full responsibility because I chose to be close to this person, and I'm just not gonna be, just gonna distance myself. But this week really showed me, like, man, I really love being alone. Like, I really love being in solitude with myself, because I feel like it's so much. It's just so much peace when you are just not by yourself. When you have people you can go to, of course, not being lonely, but it's so much peace when you just can love yourself, and you don't need anybody to have fun or anything like that. You can have fun by yourself. Like right now, I'm literally just sitting in a car, just chilling, recording this video, and I'm having the time of my life recording it because I'm by myself. I don't have to hear nobody's shit. I just do, me. And that's the second lesson I learned. I learned that this week, solitude is the most peaceful state for me. That's when I get the most work done, and that's when I'm just me. Solitude, really. And then the first lesson I had learned was just learn how to become an observer and not reacting off everything. The third thing that I learned, and this is something I'm going to test out for this year. So I guess by the end of the year, we'll see if it worked or not, and I'll come back to this video. But one of the lessons I learned is not to so much focus on goals, but to focus on systems. So I'm really excited about I have goals for each month and each quarter. Like each quarter, I have goals for each month, and I have goals for the end of the year. So I had wrote that down all at the beginning of the year. I had told myself while I was at work, okay, cool, I'm going to create systems for all the goals I want. Systems. What is systems? Basically actions that I would take or I would do that if I do these actions, there's no way that it has to be unreasonable for me to not hit my goals if I do these actions. For example, I believe that one of my goals was to get funded $600,000. To get funded $600,000. Now, am I gonna hit it? I have confidence, but I literally created a system. So I had back tested a few amount of trades, and now I have a strategy that I'm kind of sticking with for now. Not for now. I have a strategy that I'm sticking with for good until it proves me otherwise. But I back tested this trade and I noticed something. I'm gonna have bad weeks, and that's perfectly fine. As long as I take my setups at the end, in the long run, I will be profitable. It was an example, like I took 61 trades on 3 different pairs for that 1 month. I had won 27 of them and lost 34. My win rate is below I've lost more than I won, but I ended up with a 47% profit gain at the end of the month. I literally told myself, and all I do was taking 20 trades a month. And I literally told myself, okay, cool. If I can take 20 trades a month with my setup, I'll be good, because that gives me ample amount of room to literally let my setup do its work, and in the long run, I will be profitable. So I made a goal, okay, January, take 20 setups. First week, I took 4, and I lost 2, broke even on 1, and won 3, and I'm in profit 2%. So now I'm understanding that I believe that the goal the real key to achieving your goals is by creating systems. My goal for this YouTube channel is to, by the end of the year, I want to have, bare minimum, I want to have 10,000 subs. That's my output goal. Output goals is goals that you don't really have control over. Like, it's not like, for example, an output goal would be like, in trading, an output goal would be like, I want to make $100,000 this year. Okay, yeah, that's your goal, but you need to do something in order. Like, you can't just take a trade and make $100,000 in that one trade unless you have the sizable account. You have to create a system first to get to that goal. Input goal, for example, is I want to take 20 trades. That's something that you can keep track of and actually do. Like, I can go take 20 trades by the end of this month. So my input goal for my YouTube channel was, instead of looking at it as I want to have 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I changed it to I want to upload 144 videos with, I think it's 436 shorts. And I'll look at it like that. Like, if I do that, it would be completely unreasonable for me to not have 10,000 subs. Or maybe I'm gonna need to do a little bit more. I don't know. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I'm still practicing. But I see it as I'll be completely unreasonable if that doesn't work for me. I want to start implementing input goals, really. So I want to start looking at, instead of I want to have 10,000 subscribers, I want to start looking at it as I want to upload 144 videos. So it's something clear cut, and I know exactly what I need to do in order to get to upload 144 videos. And it makes it easier for me to understand what to do. And I really like the concept of it. I will go into depth a little bit more explaining it in another video, but for right now, I just want to basically explain it, like, set up systems for your goals. Goals is cool and all that, but goals don't work unless you have systems for it. So set up systems for your goals this year. If your goal is to have a 15% body fat ratio or whatever, or 10% body fat ratio, whatever it is, set up, okay, cool, when you're gonna go to the gym, what you're gonna wear to the gym, what gym you're gonna go to, what membership you're gonna have at the gym, what workouts are you gonna do, what is your diet gonna look like, how much protein are you gonna eat daily, this, and have the systems set up to where literally all you gotta do is follow the systems and it'll lead you directly to your goal. And that's probably the biggest lesson I learned, and that's what I'm pushing all year this year. I really feel good about this year. I feel like this year is gonna be the year that I have a solid plan, really. Most of the times I would just set goals, but I would never really take course of actions towards my goals. But this year I really feel like I have systems. I have a map now. All I gotta do is get up and do the work. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up and do the work, especially when I don't feel like it. That being said, peace and love.